Welcome back, folks. Another Cat Chat with Brad Welburn coming at you right now. I'm Brad, LC Sports Information Director, and we're talking women's basketball again with Coach Matt LeBato, who had a very, very good opening first weekend as a head coach. And I got to talk to you after the game on Thursday there. It was Thursday, right? Centenary. And it was right after the game, so maybe you really didn't have a whole lot of time to think about it. But an 8-hour drive to Virginia, maybe got some really time to think about, first win as a head coach in your first game. That's just got to be something else.
It is great. I mean, I thought about that day for a long time. But I mean, I could do it without the group I had around me. We have a collective of 19 people for this whole road trip that it took everybody every game. But Thursday was great. We made a couple of adjustments at halftime, and the girls respond like they had been doing all year. So it was great.
Yeah. So I guess that was obviously a big win there at Centenary, and then you head out to Virginia for 2 games up there. The first one there against a Piedmont, just tell me a little bit about that one first.
Piedmont, a great program, perennial tournament team, NCAA tournament team, somewhere where we want to be one day. And so it was great to see how we match up against them. They're huge. They're absolutely huge. Their guards are good. They're well coached. It's just a big-time program. So playing that game made the whole trip because we were able to measure up against them. And we didn't shoot the ball too well. We kind of shot ourselves in the foot with turnovers also. But we were in the game up until the last couple of minutes. And then, we kind of fell apart, but we learned from it. And I was proud with the effort we gave. Yeah.
So what was the biggest thing that you took away from that one?
From that one, we just got to shoot the ball a little better sometimes. We had some open looks. We were able to get some stops, but we couldn't counter on them.
Gotcha.
That was a lot to their credit also. But, overall, it was a great game. I really couldn't complain about much about it. We got a lot of compliments from the people from Virginia, so it was good to hear all that stuff, and it was great just competing against that team.
Right. And the game on Sunday, definitely a game where we were just the better team overall, top to bottom, and you were able to. And I guess the good thing is you going in probably knew that you were probably going to win that one, but you still came out and played like you wanted to, and got a whole bunch of people involved.
Right. Yeah. That game was. We knew going in we had a pretty good shot at winning that game, but the coach at Westland College got hired late. He's a great guy. He's going to do a lot of good things there. Just give him a little time if he continues to work hard. So, all the power to him, and those girls that he did have there competed. So we were able to play a little bit of our younger rotation, and they came in and played very well.
Yeah.
I was very proud of them.
Yeah. And so then after a long trip to Virginia, you get you split those 2 games, and you start coming back. You stop off in Birmingham last night, and like you said, we texted after the game, a long road trip.
Right.
Maybe a little bit uncertain how the team would perform on Tuesday, but definitely that second half was very good.
Right, yeah. The game last night was unbelievable. They've played 2 games. They've lost both, but they played a very good Mary Hardin Baylor team tough. Another team out of Indiana that made the NCAA tournament very tough. So we knew going in they're going to be solid. They had everybody back from last year. And we were a little banged up, and just a long road trip, spending hours on the bus. So we had a couple girls that were a little sick, but they showed a lot of guts playing that defensive intensity when we turned it up, and it was great to be a part of that.
Yeah, 22 steals and most in like 4 years.
Wow.
So that's a big. I think that's the biggest testament to, because to play with defensive intensity, you have to have that mindset, and it can be tough after a long road trip.
Right. Oh yeah, it was unbelievable. A lot of guts. They showed a lot of guts. They played with a lot of heart. I challenged them. We started out probably playing a little defense, a little more zone than I wanted to, because I was worried about their bodies. But we got down early. They started hitting shots, so we had to make adjustments, and they just responded like they always do. Yeah. And they just had a lot of guts. I'm very proud of them.
So you have a little bit of time between games. I assume they have most of the rest of this week off before we head out to Abilene for first conference game. So what does the in between now and then look like?
We'll give them 4 days off. They'll come back Sunday evening. We'll have a good one then. run that turkey off a little bit, but they're excited to get back. I mean, the mood around the whole program is great. They were calling their friends back home, and the ones who couldn't make the trip, and just to tell them how excited they were.
Yeah.
So, I mean, they're ready to get back. I told them to spend their time with their family, enjoy this time, and just come back ready to work. And then, our first road trip is at Hardin-Simmons. It's our first game, and they're rolling.
Yeah.
Actually, the whole conference is rolling right now. It's going to be tough, but again, it's another great challenge for us on the road. And I always tell them there's nothing funner than winning on the road.
That's it. All right, folks. So there you go, Coach LeBato, 3-1 to start the year, which is the exact same as the guys. So we're off to a really good start with both programs this year. It's going to be exciting times. Like I said, with Coach Mason, be sure to stick around to the website, social media, and all that sort of stuff to stay up to date on what the team's doing, where they're going, all that sort of stuff. Website, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, all that sort of stuff. So, Coach, thanks for coming in. Happy Thanksgiving to you and your family, and we'll see you guys next time. It's Cat Chat with Brad Welburn for Coach. See you then.
Thank you all.